Hello, and welcome to my tutorial on how to make your very own garrysmod server. First, we need to go to steampowered.com and go to what is Steam at the top of the page. Scroll down and you'll see a heading saying dedicated server, and you'll see there's two blue pieces of text, one for Linux, one for Windows. For me, I'm going to choose the Windows one, and you click the link and click save file. Okay, now that I've downloaded that, I'm going to go to the containing folder, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it and click run, and click next. I agree. Browse for the directory you want to save it in. Because it's not already made it, I'll cancel that and go to my C drive. My computer C drive. Okay, and I'm going to create a folder called srcds. Now I'll double click that and just save time later on. Now if I rebrowse and go to C drive, you'll see srcds appears. Double click it to select it and click OK. But if you have a portable hard drive, hit this down arrow, and if your hard drive is switched on, it'll appear in a different drive. Then click OK once you've browsed for the directory you want, and then click yes. Then click next. Then next again. Pick the area where you're from, and because I'm from Britain, I'll pick Europe. Then click next. Next again, and then click finish. Now what we're going to do is we can close this readme file, minimize that, and close that. Now go to the srcds folder. You'll see a file has just appeared in the folder that we just made. So now we open this file, which is exactly the same file, but it's an edited version. If you get what I'm saying, it's the same file name, but different purpose. And if you ever want to uninstall the server, double click the Unwise tool and uninstall it. And I'm going to show you a little trick that I've picked up from reading other tutorials of people that you can do with this file. And I'm going to show you this now, once this bootstrap version's been found. But in the meantime, I've got this command prompt I need to add into the hldsupdatetool. So to do this, we right click it, create shortcut, then on the shortcut right click and click properties, then leave a space after the information that's already in there, then click paste or Control V and click apply, then OK. And if you double click this, and you'll say cannot find the record of the installation, it'll say this a few times and it'll actually start the download. As you can see, it's making folders, and it'll start installing after about 4 or 5 times being repeated. And there you have it, starting to install. But obviously, because we have restrictions with time, I'm now going to show you where to get the files from for the server, or you can create them. First off, you can create a file using the basic loader, which is this, which I've just highlighted, which is basically saying the directory, open this file and activate the console for the server, like so. You can go a program like hlds and type an archon password in and connect to your server, and it's registering the game, so it's garrysmod. You can change that to Counter-Strike Source and whatever game you want, but only do it to a specialised game that you've tried to do. You can change the map by, say if you don't want GM Construct and you want GM Flat Grass, you just change it to Flat Grass, like that. But and say if you played Flood mod, it'd be FM canal v2 underscore v2, and basically that's just registering the map that you want to load up on. And this bit says the max players that you can have on your server. This can go up to anything up to 32, I think, unless Gmod's got a moved restriction now. Because I've heard that there's a restriction on how many slots you can have. So I've done like 32 is the maximum, and 1 is the minimum. Well, you can have a 0 slot, but who's going to want that? And basically, I've set it to auto update the server every single time it loads. And that's the basic loader. Now we have the advanced loader, which is the same thing, which just says the echo there just says what it says on the screen, and this has been made by srcds.com. And basically what it does is it's saying execute this file like it did before, but if it closes, it's got this there, which is go to srcds, which means it'll load up again once it's crashed. And as for the server.cfg, if you go to my website, which is FirePlay.co.uk, and go on downloads, and you'll see it has game servers. Then look for Garry's mod and go on this server.cfg. So you click it and it'll open up. So you copy and paste all this into a notepad file or any other file that you could save as any file. You insert it. Say if you want to change the host name to I love Gmod, for instance, you could if you save that as a server.cfg, then that would mean that that's your server name. If you want to have it so you can only talk to people on your team, if it's a team-based game, then change this to 0. But if you want everyone to be able to talk to each other, then leave it as 1. Personally, I'd leave it as 1. Now for the Archon password, this will only work if you've got a console, so you can change this to whatever you want, and there's no restrictions unless the program you're using has a restriction of how many characters or numbers it's allowed. And if you want a server password, so no one but you and your friends can go on it, you can make a password like friends in capital letters, because it has to be case. Say you've got a capital F and write friends in lowercase, it'll only let you in if you have a capital F at the start. It has to be exactly what the password has been input as. And you can just play around with all these settings. If you want any wire settings, I would recommend you look them up on the internet and just add them in. I've not added them because some people don't want wire on their servers, so it just saves them time in deleting it. Right, if there's any more questions on what you need to do, then just contact me on the comments page, or send me a private message on YouTube, and I'll try and either make a video or try to explain it more in the comments. Thanks for watching, and hope this has been of use to you.